Okay, so this morning is a comedy of errors. This is my 50th try at a video this morning. Let's see if this one works. I'm having a little trouble with my iPad, so things have been going wrong, but here we are. Yesterday I spent 2 hours and 20 minutes on YouTube painting live, and I was working on my portrait of Juarez, or Maggie as she likes to be called. I was shaping and reshaping. I was doing the stick figure, which is still what you see now, putting in basic shadowing. And by the end of the day, I was looking at it and I was like, it's right. Took my dog for a walk, came back, looked at it and went, it's wrong. Wiped her down, tried again. Wiped her down again. Kept trying, went to bed angry, but had her face all cleaned off. I woke up again this morning and started working. She was sitting square on the floor. I was looking at her from eye level, and I realized what was wrong. What I wasn't seeing was the angle the photo was taken from, which is up and above and down. And it was creating issues. And I was pretending that I would be able to fix it, even though I hadn't put myself in the actual viewer's range and their angle. Excuse me. Only second cup of coffee, so you gotta excuse me. I'm going to be going on YouTube Live again and painting again for 2-3 hours. And I was doing it on Periscope, but I realized Periscope is not working for me. So I'm talking about a couple different issues here. Seeing things from the reference materials point of view and also from promotional point of view. I went on Periscope to reach a larger audience. I'm not really pulling them in. I do have some, I have several dozen or several hundred Periscope people, but I like my YouTube audience, and we have a better connection. And also the videos, once they're uploaded, they're there permanently in my portfolio of videos that I've been working on. So this is what, number 176, I think, that I've made. So I'm going to stick with YouTube. I really like it. I'll announce what I'm doing on Periscope and Twitter, that I'll be on YouTube, but I'm coming on YouTube for sure. Now, back to Maggie. Back to my Maggie here. Now, this morning when I had her out, as I said before, she was like this. And I'm trying to develop her from a square, a traditional point of view. And that never works for me. Never, ever, ever. Ooh, she still has issues. Never, ever, ever. So what I do is I lift things up. I've got two levels behind Maggie right now that I work on. So I'll pick her up and put her on another level. Pick her and put her up on another level. I will turn her like I just had her, where she's popped at, or every painting actually, where she's at an angle, so I can work with her better. I will have her popped out like this, so the camera can see her better, and I can see her differently. All of my paintings are like this. I move them to dark corners, light corners. I move them around the room so I am sure wherever they go, whatever setting they're put in, they feel good. They feel correct to the viewer. They feel real. They have an authenticity and a genuine something or other that punches people in the chest. Now with Maggie, I was getting pissed because no matter where I placed her, she wasn't feeling correct. No matter where in the room, at what angle, up, down, sideways, you know, upside down sometimes, it just was not working. And I looked over this morning as I was struggling and I'm going to wipe this away, wiping more incorrect marks away. I looked over and I saw my little stool that I just tripped on, and I realized that's the issue. It's not where I have the reference material placed. It's not necessarily how I have the canvas placed. It's me. I don't need Maggie to accommodate me. I need to accommodate Maggie. So I put my little stool over here, and there we are. I've got a butt lift. I've lifted myself up so I'm seeing her from the angle that the photo was taken from, instead of doing whatever it was I thought I was trying to do. I lift me up. And then I can see her better. I can see her correctly. So I will be going, I'm a little obsessive, so I'm doing this now. I will be going on YouTube Live again in a little while once I've showered and changed, because I want to get her right. It's important to me that I have some follow through with her and I get her more solidified before I move back to another project or onto, move back to another project that needs to be corrected using the same technique. Me up instead of her up for right now. In fact, I'm looking at my portrait of Ruby Bridges, who has now been a 9-month-long project of me fixing and correcting and, just doing all kinds of stuff to her. I'm looking at her and I'm realizing this is a 6-year-old girl. And I've been painting her straight on when I need to lift my butt up and put myself at an angle, the angle that the adult who took the photograph would be perceived from. So, got a lot of up and down to do. It's going to be, I think, an aerobic day, like a little aerobics class here in the studio. But I'll be back on YouTube Live once I take a shower. Walk Bugsy will be back. I don't know what time it is, so it'll probably be like 1 something. But I'll be here, and even if not, even if you don't catch it live and you want to, the video's going to stay, and that's the brilliance of YouTube. The video's going to stay. So we can be studio mates in whole other states or countries, as the case may be, and work side by side. I don't talk much, which is nice in these videos. I mainly listen to the radio. It'll be NPR all afternoon, because Saturday is my favorite day on NPR. And if you don't like NPR, turn it off. I don't care. I'm listening to it. I need something that helps my head to move along. Or I might put on an audiobook. But I'll put something on and I'll be listening, and, you can join me or not. That's the way it is. So, that's what it is. Ooh, alopecia. I gotta put alopecia over here too and stand up above her and correct her as well. I gotta get her done at some point this year. God, she's been sitting here forever. Okay, ciao. End.